So what I've got here is a sample of the tiles that are in the flat, and we have an issue with these tiles because they stain quite easily. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put this sealer, high quality sealer, onto the surface of this tile just to test it first, and then I'll put another coat on after about 10 minutes once it starts to go tacky. And if I'm happy with the result, then I'll apply it to the whole of the floor in the studio flat. So it's easy to apply, just with a rag there. Alright, so that'll do for now. Put the lid back on, and in about 10 minutes I'll apply a second coat. So here's the second coat now. So previously I used this product here called a Consolidator, and I applied 2 coats of this to this tile, and since then I've realized that this product provides protection against water and water-based stains. Now, me being a type of person to over-engineer everything just to really thoroughly make sure, I wanted protection for the tiles against oil and oil-based stains. So I'm using their other product, and it's designed to protect against oil and oil-based stains. So I'm going to apply that now, and when it dries, I'm going to ask for my assistant Dudley, four-legged Dudley, to come and help with dirtying up this tile and the other tile that I haven't sealed at all, and then we'll do a test and see how easily this cleans up. So I'm going to apply the sealer now. It goes a long way, these 2 products. They're only thin, watery product, so it easily spreads across the tile. Okay, we'll see how that goes. What I'd recommend with these 2 products, where particularly they'd be helpful, is if you've got very porous tiles, obviously, but terracotta, they would seal the porous terracotta. Another area that would really benefit by using the Consolidator and the premium seal is around barbecues, because obviously there's a lot of splashed oil or fat, and that can really stain tiles or terracotta tiles around about that area. Okay, well, we'll see what happens when I get Dudley to dirty these tiles up for me, and we'll share the results. Interestingly, the product has not altered the colour of the tile. It may be ever so slightly darker, slightly yellower on these porcelain tiles, but it is negligible. Also, it hasn't made the tiles shinier. They still have a nice matte finish. So now it comes time for the test. First I'm going to see how repellent it is to water, and then we'll follow up with how repellent it is to stains. Very interesting. This one has sort of soaked in. This one's sitting on the surface in bubbles, and it's not where it's moving away, it's dry, the tile. So that is a clear difference between the 2. That's clearly repelling water. This one is absorbing it in.
Well, if we wanted mud, Philip, it started to rain.
I've picked the dirtiest possible area to undertake this test. This is our entertainment area, and it has been covered in decaying dead leaves for some weeks now. You can see we are just starting to clean this area up, but it is the perfect spot to put these tiles to the test. So now it comes time to do the stain test, and we want to make doubly sure that it's going to work. So I'm going to go off and get my trusty assistant Dudley. Okay, Dudley, I've got a job for you. I want you to test these tiles. I want you to test these tiles, Dudley. That's it. Over here. Come on. Come on. Oh, heck, you can't find a decent assistant these days. Come on, Dudley. I'll have to help you out. Good boy. And just dirty the paws up. Okay, come on, Dudley. On top of the tiles. Oh, good boy. He's really going to town.
Good boy.
Excellent job, Dudley. Thank you for your assistance. A little bit more on this one. Really rub it in. There we go. Thanks, Dudley. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So I'm just going to clean off the excess, and then I'll try and wipe them clean. That's cleaning straight off, which is good.
And so is that.
Okay. Now this may not get that off anyway because it's not water soluble, but we'll just try. And sure enough, it's cleaning off. So what do I think is happening here? Well, we know that over time, the unsealed tiles definitely stain. What we've done today is provide one staining event, a brief example of a stain. But in reality, over weeks, the surface of the tiles get walked on with shoes, and there's repeated mopping. Hundreds of staining events happen over time, and slowly a minute amount of stain works its way down into the porous surface of the tiles. So what we do know is that when we pour water on both of these tiles, it soaks into the surface of this tile, and this tile, it beads on the surface, sits on the surface, runs off, and where it runs off, the tile is dry, which is incredible. So this one here, you see, it's just soaking into the surface. It doesn't bead, it doesn't sit off the tile. So you can see the sealer has really done its job on this tile here. So I've actually been really impressed with this product, and so I'm going to go ahead and seal the whole of the floor in the flat.